Think of an AI model effortlessly attaining a spectacular score of over 85% in the coding benchmark without any prior prompting, while GPT-4 tries to catch up, trailing at only 67%. On March 4th, the tech world was abuzz as Anthropic, a cutting-edge business with major sponsors like Google and Amazon.com, debuted its latest creation, Claude 3. According to Anthropic, its flagship model, the Claude 3 Opus is more than simply another player in the game. It's the one that outperforms competitors such as OpenAI's GPT-4 and Google Gemini's 1.0 Ultra in a variety of benchmark tests. Consider this. You have 3 excellent models to choose from, each one better than the last. First up is Claude 3 Haiku, followed by Claude 3 Sonnet, and ultimately Claude 3 Opus. And here's the best part. Each of the 3 models is adaptable enough to be used in chatbots, autocomplete features, and data extraction activities like a champ. To harness the power of data, Anthropic methodically trains the Claude 3 models with a dynamic mix of internal data, third-party data sets, and publicly available information through August 2023. They use the cutting-edge hardware prowess of Amazon's AWS and Google Cloud to create these miracles of artificial intelligence. What's even more remarkable is Amazon's major investment in Anthropic, a cool $4 billion, speaks volumes about their faith in the business. Claude 3 is now ready to make its grand appearance into the world, gracing AWS's model library, Bedrock, and Google's Vertex AI platform with transformational powers. A new standard for intelligence. Claude 3 features a gorgeous front-end UI built in using Next.js that exudes elegance and ease. Its versatility is seen in its capacity to generate a wide range of visuals, evocative of the captivating Gemini constellation. However, unlike its predecessors, Claude 3 currently lacks the capacity to analyze films as input, which could potentially improve its capabilities. Claude's result on the Common Sense benchmarks particularly outstanding, demonstrating its ability to negotiate common sense scenarios smoothly. In comparison, Gemini seems to struggle in this area. On the contrary, while Claude can do image analysis, it cannot compete with Gemini Ultra in mathematical benchmarks. So Gemini remains a popular choice for people looking for help with math assignments without breaking their sweat. Let's move on to the coding area. They're not just completing with GPT-4 there, but outperforming it. They're scoring nearly 85% with zero-shot prompting, while GPT-4 is only at 67%. It's like seeing the rise of a great champion who leaves the competitors in their dust. Anthropic boldly boasts Opus's dominance over OpenAI's GPT-4, with Opus attaining an astonishing 50.4% in graduate-level reasoning compared to 35.7% for GPT-4. However, Opus is more than just a one-trick pony. It excels in a variety of fields, quickly completing math questions, coding jobs, and difficult reasoning issues with unparalleled precision. Strong vision capabilities. Claude 3 is Anthropic's entry into the world of multimodal AI suites. What exactly does that mean? Consider providing their AI the capacity to handle not only text queries but also image searches. So whether studying a photo or dissecting a chart, Claude 3 is ready to tackle both the visual and textual aspects. They were excited to provide this new modality to their enterprise clients, many of which have up to half their knowledge bases stored in various formats such as PDFs, flowcharts, or presentation slides. Yet in the grand comparison to ChatGPT, this web interface seems somewhat stripped down. While Claude 3 excels at text generation, it lacks the magical touch of seamless invention that ChatGPT possesses. It does not interpret code, generate graphics, or provide speech input and output. The possibility to customize with plugins and actions appears distant, and rewriting previous messages is not an option. However, its true strength rests in the solutions it delivers, and here it shines brightly. From writing essays to researching topics, it holds a strong grip, frequently matching the power of GPT-4 in its responses. Interestingly, while Claude 3 may evaluate photos, it does not generate them. Why do you ask? Well, the company observes a lack of considerable demand from enterprise clients for picture production skills. Another reason is that Google found itself in a bit of a pickle after its Gemini chatbot encountered diversity concerns. Fewer refusals. Ever wondered why so many people gravitate towards GPT-4 over other options like Gemini or Claude? Okay, here's the scoop. In the past, utilizing models like Claude 2.1 could be a bit risky. They were infamous for refusing to answer queries due to their strict guidelines. But hold on to your hats. for Claude 3 has just arrived and shook things up. The refusal rate has dropped to roughly 10% or perhaps lower, a significant improvement over the prior 25%. With each new model, we're seeing an increase in accuracy that's sure to make waves. Long context and near-perfect recall. Prepare for the debut of the Claude 3 family of models, boasting a hefty 200K context window right away. But here's the catch. These models won't stop there. They're ready to handle inputs of more than 1 million tokens, providing increased processing power to those customers that require it the most. Consider the complexities of using the GPT-32K context window, which effortlessly grasps a wide range of information within its reach. However, when the boundaries expanded to the 128K context window of the GPT-4 API, the elegance begins to wane. Claude 3 have also improved recall capabilities by introducing 30 random needle question pairings every prompt and testing them on a varied sources of articles. And guess what? Claude 3 Opus not only meets but also exceeds expectations with flying colors. With near-perfect recall exceeding 99% accuracy, it even highlights the evaluation's weaknesses by detecting intentionally added needle words. Now, let's speak about the cost of jumping on the Claude 3 train and using their API to create your own apps. Claude 3 charges a significant cost of $15 per million tokens for input and $75 per million tokens for output. Compare that to the GPT-4 Turbo, which has more wallet-friendly $10 input and $30 output per million tokens. Daniela Amode, president of Anthropic, paints a persuasive picture. Customers will not hesitate to invest in Claude 3 Opus, despite its higher price, if they're faced with a Herculean challenge of managing the most intellectually difficult tasks. Limitations of Claude 3 Opus. While Claude 3 is regarded as the peak of creativity, it falls short of platforms such as ChatGPT and Grok, which rely on vast plugin ecosystems and dynamic web browsing capabilities. Unlike ChatGPT, which takes advantage of a large plugin network, Claude 3's ecosystem is still in its early stages, restricting its versatility and reach. Similarly, while GPT-4 seamlessly taps into real-time information streams from the web and Twitter, Claude 3 operates in a more limited universe, disconnected from the pounding heartbeat of current events. There were evident failures over the enormous range of use cases. Consider this basic yet perplexing prompt discovered on Reddit. Sam has 50 books in his room. He reads 5. How many books are left in his room? It appears straightforward, doesn't it? However, Claude's view estimates 45 books, ignoring the fact that Sam just looked through the books without removing them from his room. It's a logical mistake because the books remain on their shelves, leaving the total at 50. Despite Claude 3's expertise in financial research, it faces a fundamental challenge: acquiring publicly available financial data. Its reach only extends until August 2023, limiting its ability to provide insights based on the most recent information. So ultimately, navigating this landscape's like exploring a new country. It's too early to create a comprehensive map of opinions. Whether it's Gemini, GPT, or Claude 3, all three of them follow a path riddled with uncertainty, particularly in terms of code development. The outcome varies widely based on the complexities of the task at hand and the programming environment you're working in. While benchmarks can influence perceptions, their reliability is questioned. They have power over evaluation, but the origins of the training data are shrouded in secrecy, raising doubt about its authenticity. How will Claude 3 reshape our digital future? Do you really think Claude 3 genuinely outperforms GPT-4, the flagship of GPT models? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments.